Ahoy, morning breathers. Happy Wednesday. Welcome to our little show. We're back home. We're back in the friendly confines.
We are. The show at the fairgrounds is fun, but it's just we've done a lot of episodes in this studio, so it's just a different vibe.
Feels good in here.
It just this is kind of comfort zone.
The outside it's fun to do that.
Yeah, I think the answer is we need to do more remotes so we get more used to that. But the studio is comfortable.
We know how things are functioning
Exactly.
there.
Exactly.
Here. It works. And the lucky quarter
And exactly
keeps us grounded.
The quarter's still here.
Never leaves. Welcome everybody, and ahoy! We have Boss Man Matt with us this morning.
Ahoy, Skipper.
Ahoy to you, Boss Man! And we could do nothing, and I mean nothing. We would just sit here,
Stare at each other.
either talking or not.
It depends on the day.
Just sit here without SPP.
Ahoy, Skipper.
Ahoy to you, my lad. So lot going on last night.
There was a lot of softball past couple nights, really, but Washington softball last night made it to beat a Davenport Assumption 6-4 to make it to state. First time since 2013, I think I saw.
Oh,
So,
we went to state in 13.
I guess
I just don't remember.
I don't either, but that's the reporting that I've been seeing is
Okay.
2013. They were down 4-3 in the top of the seventh and scored 3 runs in the top of the seventh.
They said, "Heck with that. Let's
Yep,
get on the board."
Let's get
here."
on the board, and they won 6-4. Then they held Assumption in the bottom half of the seventh and punched the ticket.
That's awesome.
And then and then Monday night, you know, you're up the road from us. Highland made it. They beat Iowa Valley.
Yeah, it'd be nice to have two area teams.
Yep,
They play at different times, but
they do, but I think they both play on Tuesday, if I'm not mistaken. So, different times, different fields, whatever, but both on Tuesday, I believe. So,
yeah, I can't. Oddly enough, I can't remember. I feel like there's 3 fields there. There might be 4,
I'm not sure. I know there's multiple, but I don't know how many.
but it's a nice complex, and it's quite a trip.
It's
Fun.
Fort Dodge is over there a ways.
The more you win, the more fun it gets.
Exactly.
But,
Exactly.
You know, it's quite an accomplishment just to get there.
Right. Oh,
It's a lot
yeah.
of hard work, and the nerves last night, I'm sure, were real.
Yeah. And both teams are facing. They got tough competition, but once you get to state, everybody's
game.
tough. Yeah, it's everybody's game, and every game's tough.
Yeah, everybody who's there should be there.
You're right.
The way I kind of look at it.
Yep.
So, congratulations to both squads. That is for sure. There's, you know, I feel like different. The difference between these programs, Highland, very young,
Yep.
very young. I think there's 3 upperclassmen, basically, 1 senior and 2 juniors, and
Okay.
the rest are underclassmen. And I feel Washington's a little more heavy,
Well,
senior wise, but I think there's 3 or so.
I think they're more heavy, but it's spread out. The bottom of the order, you know, which whatever 7, 8, 9 batters are all freshmen, and they're all playing really well. Colby Greiner's good, and she's a sophomore. So they have some
That's a
young
good
talent
mix.
as well, also. But they do have some good seniors that they'll miss.
Oh, it's interesting stuff. I know I'd like to say that the Southeast Iowa Video Network is sponsored by KCTC.
Thank you, Casey.
Thanks, Casey, and all the gang over at KCTC. And the Morning Breath crew, the 3 of us this morning, we are sponsored by Hy-Vee and Hy-Vee Fast and Fresh.
Thank
Thank
you,
you, Willie.
Willie.
Thanks, Willie, and all the Hy-Vees and Hy-Vee Fast and Freshes. So we had a little outdoor show yesterday.
We did.
Did anybody comment?
My mom texted me. She goes, "Good show," and I told her. I said, you know, it was good. I said, but you know, we like the studio. We got the studio vibe. So it was
is
good.
fun to do that.
It was fun and it was good. And you know, we got to sit down with the Fair Queen. So
We were amongst royalty.
we were amongst royalty. So, but yeah, it was good. And you know, I don't know if we got it down to a science, but you know, between packing all this stuff to go to softball and baseball and soccer and everything we've done, we can be mobile.
We have our experience.
We have experience. So
Another lesson learned was yesterday, right, about how to get audio.
Yes, it was.
I'm not going to go too far into the weeds there, but now you know that.
Mm-hmm.
So that's all I'm going to say about that.
Yeah.
SBP. We got some hellos this morning.
Yeah, Paula, Jimmy, Jeff, they're all here. Denise.
Ahoy.
Paula says the softball team's really fun to watch. And I was just saying, we never planned to go on the road. We've covered, when we do the live video, we've done all home games. So we never really thought about going. But as I was listening to that game last night, I'm like, oh, that'd be fun. We should have been there. Should have been there. But it was never really a thing. That wasn't going to happen. But going forward, I may have to rethink that decision.
Mm-hmm.
We may have to figure it out. Jeff says the show yesterday was fun to watch. So,
I'm glad you watched, Jeff.
yep. And Colleen Bean says, ahoy, go Huskies.
Ahoy, Colleen, neighborette.
There you go.
Yeah, we'll be cheering them on. I suppose most of them, it's an odd thing. So unless they've changed how they do it. So the girls, your team stays at a college dorm.
Oh, really?
You don't, as parents, we didn't hardly get to see the kids.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They'd come in at game time. You could see them then, but they were all, had their game faces
They were
on.
sequestered. They sequester them for.
Yeah.
That's something.
So it's like we might have saw them go out to eat. They were out of our care
Right.
the whole time.
Right.
So I don't know if that's any different than it was, but
Yeah.
interesting.
And I think I said the other day that if you lose the first round, you're out. And I looked at the brackets. It looks like they do play another game.
Okay.
So even if you lose, which hopefully they don't, right? But even if they do, I think they get a second game.
That'd be nice if they could. One and done seems a little harsh.
Yeah, I mean, you're basically playing for a tie for fifth if you lose the first round. I mean, so your title aspirations are done. But you get a couple games. You drive up there, you might as well get a couple in, right?
Yeah. You're going to be there.
Yeah. So,
Stay at least a night.
yeah. Jeff says happy birthday to his son Josiah, 18 years old today.
Happy birthday, Josiah.
Yeah.
18.
I know, to be 18 again.
I wouldn't go back, but boy, it was fun.
I don't know. I might go back.
I would. Do that right once and you don't have to go back.
Well, true. I don't think I did it wrong, but I'd do it again.
SPP, what was 18 like? That was just like a couple years
yeah,
ago.
just a couple
wasn't it?
years ago.
6 years ago,
6 years.
back in my prime.
Back
He was in his prime at 18.
in prime.
So 24 is over the hill.
Mm-hmm.
I see.
It's all downhill from here.
It is.
Yeah.
Just wait. You've got lots to look for.
I'd like to tell you it gets better, but yeah, it depends. Depends on how you look at it.
I watched a little Indiana Fever last night.
I didn't watch, but I saw it looked like Caitlin might have tweaked something again.
It didn't look.
Looks like she hurt her groin again.
It didn't look like she was very happy.
Yeah, I think I saw on Twitter it looked like they speculated her growing again, but on the other side, so not even the same injury necessarily.
She spent so many years not getting hurt.
I
Now
know.
she's going to get it all in 1 year.
Yeah, it's happening. It's happening. I think. Go ahead.
You go ahead.
Well, I think the All-Star game is this weekend, right?
It is.
And so whether she's
She's supposed to be in the 3-point thing.
yeah, and she's one of the captains of the team, and
I would say she may not play.
right. Well, she probably shouldn't. I mean, it's an exhibition anyway, right?
Yep. There's no reason.
I was gonna say a pulled groin is kind of like a mouth sore. It's kind of a. It's not like you broke your leg or anything, and it's kind of a lower end of an injury, but you feel it everywhere you go,
Right.
and it's kind of one of those things where it might be minor, but you feel it every time you move, and it just doesn't go away, and it's annoying.
Yeah, and I don't know the mechanics of the shot and how the groin plays into that, but it has to throw you off, right? I mean, somehow, some way.
She did it on a penetrating
Pass.
move of some kind. What I felt. I don't know. Can't they put them suction cup things on and just make it go away?
Oh, cupping therapy.
Yes.
I don't know on the leg, but do on your back.
Why not?
Give it a shot, right?
There's some kind of Far Eastern
I'm sure. Acupuncture. There you go.
See, you know what I was doing.
Yeah, I figured it out. Hey, you got to try about anything,
I'm
right?
not typing.
Yeah.
I will tell you this about typing. The longest word typed with only the left hand is stewardesses. Think about that.
I don't even think that's appropriate anymore. I think they're just
Still a word.
It is still a word.
You only use your left hand to type that.
Well, so that would mean I would only use my left index finger.
Everything's over here.
So I could just do this. I might actually bring the other finger over just for that, though.
You are an inappropriate typer.
I am an inappropriate typer, which is funny because I work at a newspaper and it's all about words and typing, and I can't type.
But my stereotype is all journalists do that.
Stereotype.
Look at me go.
Yeah. Well, I maybe that's it. Maybe I'm just old school. Maybe that's my vibe.
That's how I envision the old
Yeah. To be fair, I'm
guys
not.
that were really typing.
To be fair, it would be an insult to journalists to call me a journalist. I have journalists that work for me.
Okay. All right.
It's fun. When I learned typing, it was on it wasn't really a class in terms of they just gave you a packet and you went through the packet at your own pace. So if you got through the packet quickly through the semester, you learned how to type. But I didn't as quickly, and I didn't get to the bottom row of keys. So I had to learn over time to type the bottom row of keys. But the home rows and everything up top I learned. But over time I had to learn.
Just couldn't do the bottom row.
No. And the number pad, forget it. I'll do the old
Right.
typing when it comes to numbers because I never learned it.
Have you seen people that use the number pad a lot, or even a calculator?
My mom.
I mean, they don't even look, and they're just doing this. Like it's incredible. It is incredible.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. So I wish I would have learned to type. I do regret that I should have, and not that I still can't, but
I think I've said this. So we had to take typing in junior high,
so did I.
and
Didn't stick.
whatever grade it was, and I never used it again, ever once. But I learned how to type 27 words per minute. Yeah. Never used it again until I got this job, and I remembered how to type.
Yeah, I never have.
I just couldn't believe it. Now, there was some looking
Right.
the first few weeks, but now you just type.
Yeah. Well, I think as far as Jeff calls it, the search and destroy method of typing, when I think I'm a very fast search and destroy typer, but I'm probably not anywhere close to 27 words a minute.
27 words per minute, that's pretty good, except for Connie Miller. She was in my class. She was like 78 words a minute.
Right.
Made me feel
She
bad.
just to show off.
She made me feel bad.
Yeah. Inadequate.
Fast.
She's like,
Thing was on fire.
my typing is inadequate. I'm going to go drink beer with my friends.
Seventh grade.
Oh, well.
I wasn't going out to the fridge and getting me
Drink
hands.
Capri Sun with your friends.
Yeah, go,
Capri. We didn't have that. We had Tang.
yeah, go have a tank with my friends.
Let's see.
Jeff says, or actually, Jimmy said search and destroy method. Sorry, but Jeff says we should take Morning Breath on more road shows. Old Threshers. Is
I
coming
don't
up.
know if I want to go to Old Thread. There's dangerous machines down there.
Well, we don't have to be right next to them. They're probably loud. Or not probably. They are loud also. So we'd have to figure that out. But Old Thresher's coming up. They're a good advertiser.
Well, yeah, I'm not saying I don't know. I'd be scared. I'd want some Kevlar.
I don't think they chase you. I think if you just keep a safe distance, you're fine.
Didn't you ever read stories about these big whatchamajiggers blowing up?
Threshers.
Steam engines
Yeah,
and-
yeah, I get it. Yeah, I understand. What I'm saying is, I think you just do a respectful distance, and you're going to be okay. And even if they are
about
chasing,
from here?
even if they are chasing you, I think they don't go very fast. I think even I could outrun them.
Well, your adrenaline would be really pumping, wouldn't it?
If you got these big machines chasing
Be
you
the hell out of
down.
the way. Be the hell out of the way.
Almost like the scene from Austin Powers where the steamroller's coming at them and they're just telling them to get out of the way.
Exactly right. Although I think a steamroller could go faster than some of these old steam tractors. They don't move fast.
That wasn't their goal.
No, yeah, speed was not the goal.
Just getting there back in the day was a massive win for them.
Exactly. Plus, everybody only had 100 acres to plow. It wasn't like you had 10,000 like we got now. But
True.
there was no 24-row corn heads on any of those machines.
There was not such a thing. They had a 1 and 2 bottom. Well, they were probably pulling 3 bottom plows.
Right. So Anyway, we keep talking about going on the road. We'll have to do it more. It was fun. It's just we got to get.
I want to do it live.
We can't. We just got to get internet connection. We could have done live from the fair. Probably. I didn't look into it that much, but we probably could have found internet connection. But as long as we got to get internet connection, we're fine.
Well, we'll do it.
Maybe next year we just
Figure
get a
it out.
booth and just camp out there all week.
Oh. Let's not go overboard.
Baby
You
steps.
say it didn't sound. You didn't sound too thrilled about that idea. Ooh.
Baby steps.
We went from 1 to now we're there for 6 days. Jeez.
Well, we probably would.
Why don't we live stream the whole day, 5 days a week?
Yeah, I'm out.
Who would watch that?
I'm out.
Who would watch us do that all day?
It's kind of one of those. It would be about 71 hours of just nothing, but we'd have that one, like a moment.
We'd have 1 hour.
We'd have that one moment
that was
put
worth
together for
watching.
1 hour. That would be massive.
All right, 7:30. I think we're going to take a break and we're going to talk about some shark stuff, maybe.
We can. I think it's Shark Week. I think we determined that. So.
So we'll be right back.
Introducing Hy-Vee Market Grill, where every meal is a delight. Start your day with our mouthwatering breakfast options and savor flavorful lunches with friends and family. Cap off your day with our delectable dinners. Hy-Vee Market Grill, where every moment is delicious.
At WCHC, our goal is to take great care of our patients and our staff.
We are able to approach you, take care of your issues, but also give you a path, as far as referrals or treating you right then and there.
Our role in the community is taking care of something that matters to everyone. It's their family and their health.
More than you expect for your healthcare.
At Seafirst Credit Union, we're all about making connections, like how we connect you to that dream vacation with a savings account designed to help get you on the flight there. Connect with Seafirst today and see why together is better.
Ahoy, Morning Breathers. Welcome back to Wednesday's edition of the Morning Breath. That was a nice.
I know. Some days I'm feeling it. Some days I'm not. Yeah.
You're just doing it to appease me.
Some days I just cough in the microphone just because, keep people on their toes.
Sometimes you just have to cough.
Sometimes you just have to cough. That's right.
Just do it. What do you got? We're not gonna. We have determined the Shark Week is next week. So
That's all right. We got some shark facts, though. We can go through some shark facts.
you
Yeah. You got them. They're on your sheet, too.
I'll have to put my glasses on.
You might. I wore mine today. I don't know why. Just happened to grab them. So,
Isn't it something to be able to see?
yeah, it's funny. I think when I'm not wearing them, I'm like, I don't know. I really need them that much. Then I put them on. I'm like, oh, well, that's why.
Boy,
Yeah.
it sure be nice if I had these on.
The world is clearer. So, shark facts. Next week, Peter determined his Shark Week on Discovery Channel or wherever that is, National Geographic. I think it's
Yeah.
Discovery. So next week's Shark Week. So in preparation for Shark Week, Tim, did you know that almost all Greenland sharks go blind in adulthood?
Well,
Did you know there were
matter-
Greenland sharks?
I had no clue that either of those things existed.
I know. They go blind because they're born fully functioning eyes, but parasitic crustaceans often quickly embed themselves and eat out their eyeballs.
Well, I've never been a fan of crustaceans, especially the parasitic kind.
Yeah.
And don't let them anywhere near your eyes.
Well, the little critters, they'll just find any place to get into, and that's like amoebas. They like to.
That's why you got to watch your seafood intake.
yeah.
Got to watch out for those eye-eating parasites.
Yeah, don't let them in
They're
your
there.
eyes. Did you know there was such a thing as a swell shark? I had no idea.
For heaven's sake, I did not.
So they
It'd be
aren't
swell if there was one.
exactly. Well, there are. It's happening. They aren't particularly aggressive or large. They're usually less than 3 feet from nose to tail. But instead of lashing out at predators, they employ a unique defensive strategy. They can jam themselves between rocks and then suck in a bunch of water and double their size and basically jam themselves in rocks so people and also other predators can't get them.
That's brilliant.
It is brilliant. I am trying that method now, but mine's slowly happening. Swelling. Yeah.
Do you stick your head in rocks often?
More than I care to admit. That's all I need to say about that.
All right. We'll leave it at that.
That's nature is a wonderful thing. There's different ways to protect oneself.
Exactly. Just jump in some rocks and drink a bunch of water. The great white might have killed the megalodon.
Now, see, this is a hard one. This is a hard one to wrap your head around.
Well, basically, the great whites ate all the megalodon's food. But the fascinating part about this is that great whites are roughly 20 feet in length and weigh 4,400 pounds. The megalodon is thought to have stretched to almost 60 feet and weighed 110,000 pounds. You don't want to get that on the end of your fish line.
It's a big fish.
If you get that on there, it's going to snap your line.
Yeah, I don't think they have a fishing line that'll go up to that test
No,
weight.
110,000 pound test weight.
Let alone, could you imagine trying to bring that thing in? got
Get
the
the net.
net.
Get the net.
Get the net, Paul. I got a good one.
Nope. Nope. You bring that in on your own.
20 feet is a great white. That's about the size of this room, isn't it?
Yeah, maybe, probably.
You doing the math?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dang straight.
Also a big fish.
That'd scare me appropriately.
Yeah, I'm not netting that thing either. So, some sharks lay spiral eggs. Some of them have live births, but some sharks do lay eggs, which I did not know. But some of them are spiral, so they're not the egg shape that we're all used to. But they're spiral eggs because the mother then can pick up the egg with its mouth and like screw it into a pile of rocks. So the pile of rocks,
They
keep coming back.
It's massive.
They keep coming back to anchor them down.
Hugely important to the shark world.
Yes. Cookie cutter sharks have taken bites out of submarines.
I did read this a little bit ago. That particular one.
Yeah, they're fairly small. The biggest ones reach only about 2 feet, but they have the largest teeth-to-body ratio of all shark species. They use their lips to suction onto their chosen prey, whether it be a submarine, a whale, a dolphin, or in rare cases, so they're not afraid of anything. In rare cases, a human, once locked in place, they twist their body around, and they said it's really, cookie cutter is not near as appropriate as it would be ice cream scoop shark, but they didn't call it that.
Well, it's a similar technique the alligators do when they do this death roll thing.
Yeah. Yes.
That's what this shark does. Takes the chunk.
Mm-hmm. It has to make the sound effect too.
Yeah, as long as the sound effect is there. Do you know that sharks don't have any bones?
Yep. It's cartilage.
It's all cartilage. And even their teeth is made out of something else that's not actually bone. I don't know if I knew that or not. All cartilage. The only bones they may have, as it said in the thing I was reading, is if they ate something that had bones. Then they have bones.
But then if you were this shark coming up.
Yeah, some
I
sharks.
read this one too.
This is awesome.
Would be I want this talent.
This is awesome. So some sharks can turn their stomachs inside out. Some shark species have a reputation for being garbage bins of the sea and will make a meal out of anything, including rubber tires and metal license plates.
If it floats, I'll eat it.
Apparently, they don't even have to float. Sharks have highly acidic stomachs that can break down many substances.
It's not TVs and license plates.
But they aren't able to digest absolutely everything. Some species have an odd way of dealing with this, literally vomiting up their stomachs.
Gosh.
Known as stomach or gastric aversion. This process sees a shark expel its stomach out of its mouth, rinse it out, shake it out.
Do a little rinsey
Just a little rinse it and shake it out, and then suck it back in.
and then put it back. I'm hungry again.
Could you imagine just walking down the street and somebody's like, just a minute.
I'm not saying it's an attractive thing to think about.
I gotta
but
shake out my stomach.
How cool would that be?
Would it?
I don't know. Like
First-
right now, I don't feel so good. I think I've been eating a lot of lettuce. I think I've hit my max.
Yeah.
I didn't have lettuce for breakfast, but I had it for supper the last couple of nights.
Okay. Well, I think you could digest that. I'm thinking
over
if
it.
you ran around eating license plates, then that might be a little tougher.
Could be. But just for us, anytime. I don't know. My gut doesn't feel quite right.
It's just, I ate too much.
Regurgitate my stomach.
I ate too much. Let's dump some of that out. That would be good for beer drinking.
Run the garbage disposal. Spray it, the little sprayer.
There,
Sucks back in.
Right back in there.
you're cleaning out. Do you use soap on that, or
I think you just a good rinse.
just a good rinse and let it go? All right. Shark skin is made up of tiny teeth.
That seems odd to me.
Yeah. Sharks existed before trees. And the Epaulet
That
sharks.
means, wait a minute.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yep. All right.
Well, at one time, wasn't the Earth, I mean, like, covered,
Shark?
well, just water. So I can see that. And the Epaulet sharks can walk on land. So there are sharks that can walk on land. However, they basically only do it if they get beached, and then they can walk back into the water. But they're not
walking
running,
down the pier.
They're not running you down. They would move about as fast
on the
as
boardwalk.
they would
Throwing up their stomachs.
yeah, and moving
Get some-
about as fast as the old Threshers machines.
Getting some coney dogs.
Get some coney dogs. Exactly.
All right. Good stuff. Well, there's just a teaser for next week. We could just do that forever.
Exactly.
All right, 7:40. We're going to take a little break so we can come back and get set for the day.
In the heart of rural Iowa, where community matters most, the connections we make are made to last. Meet KCTC, your hometown internet, phone, and TV provider. At KCTC, we're not just about technology, we're about people. Our dedicated team are your neighbors, committed to bringing you top-tier services right where you live. We believe in giving back to the community that raised us. Experience the power of a real connection with KCTC. Join us in building a stronger, more connected Southeast Iowa.
Attention Hy-Vee shoppers, introducing Hy-Vee Perks, your ticket to exclusive savings and rewards. Access exclusive perks, prices, earn gas discounts, and unlock special deals. All this for free. Join Hy-Vee Perks today and start saving.
Bring the kids, share the memories, celebrate 75 years of traditions at the Midwest Old Threshers Reunion. Relive the magic of steam engines, antique cars, and trucks, tractors, gas engines, and horses. Whether it's your first visit or a cherished tradition, you'll enjoy the delicious foods, the thrill of an Old West shootout, and the excitement of nightly grandstand entertainment. For 75 years, this has been the place where memories are made at the 2025 Midwest Old Threshers Reunion, August 28th through September 1st in Mount Pleasant, Iowa. Visit oldthreshers.com for more details.
The Connie and Amanda team is dedicated to giving back to our community by actively engaging with our clients, businesses, and the public. When it comes to helping you find your next home, investment, or commercial space, the Connie and Amanda team is here for you.
Ahoy, morning breathers, and welcome back to Wednesday's edition, where it's just us three guys and
It is.
all of you.
Jeff says, didn't they invent a swimsuit based on shark skin? Well, from what I read about shark skin with this thing is that it's because it's tiny teeth. If you like pet a shark, which, whatever. If you pet a shark, one way it's really smooth and silky, and the other way you got
You
the
have
little
shards of teeth in your hand.
shards of teeth in your hand. So I'm thinking if they invented a swimsuit, it's fine coming on, but you don't want to take that son of a bitch off because, yeah. So I don't know, Jeff. That'd be something.
I can't say one way or the other, but
You're just a bloody mess.
I don't even want to think about that
But
exactly.
but you can swim really fast.
One direction.
As long as you're only going in one direction.
Go backwards.
You don't, exactly.
If you're a backstroker, think about that.
I don't know.
That's backwards.
I don't know. You're still going the same direction.
What did you to think about?
I
that
had
for
to
a
think
minute?
about it for a second. Like you're just flipped over. It's not. I don't know. I had to
Backstroke, you're going backwards.
I don't think that's true. I think you're still going from one side of the pool to the other.
All right, that's true. I think we need to get set for the day because I've got a meeting I have to get to.
All right. Let's get set for the day. It is Wednesday. It is the 16th day of July. This is episode 348, time 7:44 a.m. Temperature right now in Fairfield, Mount Pleasant, and Washington, 75. Chance of showers and
Feels
storms
warmer
today.
than that.
Yeah, well, it's going to cool down. I didn't put this down, but I think that tonight the low is 61 tonight. High of 85 today, low is 61. But I think it's the high tomorrow is like 75. So we're gonna calm down a little bit. Today's headlines from SoutheastIowaUnion.com. Judge dismisses former ambulance director's lawsuit against Jefferson County. Chronic wasting disease threat is getting near Henry County. And Shorter Stories opens Washington Performing Arts Series this week. Sports, we pretty much talked about this. Demon softball, they play Williamsburg. Williamsburg's been to state 6 straight years, and I know they won last year, and they may be going for a three-peat.
That's so hard to do.
It is hard, but Washington's hot right now, and so is Highland, as we talked about. They beat Iowa Valley 6-3 the other night, and they face Wayne on Tuesday. This day in history, this day in 1945, the United States tested the first atomic bomb near Alamogordo, New Mexico, and the following month dropped atomic bombs on Hiroshima and Nagasaki.
Do you know that they just released $100,000 reparations to family of that town?
No.
For that? I just read that.
Who did? The United States?
Can you imagine how sick people were from that?
Yeah, it was devastating. No doubt. Peter, random joke, random quote, or random fact?
Random. What did you do yesterday? We did a
We've done fact a couple days in a row,
Let's do a quote.
Random quote. This is from Dolly Parton, the great Dolly Parton. I'm not offended by blonde jokes because I know I'm not dumb and I'm not blonde. She wears wigs all the time.
Curious to what her natural hair color is.
I don't know. I don't think she wants you to know.
She apparently doesn't.
No.
She apparently doesn't. Okay.
So there you go.
There you have it. Those who needed to know.
Yeah, I guess that was kind of a.
More blonde.
I guess that was kind of a random fact mixed right into that random
all
quote.
Kinds of good stuff right there.
Yeah.
All right. There's all kinds of Fresh Spinach Day, National Hot Dog Day. None of this really worked into anything I wanted to talk about.
World Snake Day.
Yeah.
World Spinach Day and World Hot Dog Day being on the same day seems kind of an oxymoron. You know?
I think I'll go for the hot dog.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna bypass the spinach.
Yeah, I like spinach, but as I said, I've had enough leafy greens lately.
There
I think
you go.
I'm going to lay off for a bit. Today's takeaway, gentlemen. Boss man?
I think that if there had there been a breakaway running loose pig at the fairgrounds the other day, it would have been much more dangerous than any old Thresher's machinery that you would be around.
It could be. Understand, all of those animals are like coddled their entire life.
Yeah, I know.
They're just going to run up to you and say, "Help me, help me."
Hey, pigs can be mean.
Well, they can, but these are
docile pigs.
Pretty darn docile. They're raised by the kids.
They don't have saw blades flying at you like those old
they have a
Thresher
mean
machines.
bone in their body.
But still, more dangerous than the old threshing machine.
I don't know. One of those steam boilers goes up.
Now,
There's shrapnel flying everywhere.
If they blow up, that's bad. I'll give you that. But the odds of that happening, I think, are pretty small.
Those machines are pretty old.
They are.
They're pretty old. You don't know what they're going to do.
Use
They have a
any
mind of their
JB
own
Weld on
sometimes.
those anymore.
Mm-hmm.
SPP, do you have a takeaway?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, he does.
I do have a takeaway. Unlike yesterday, I was able to come up with one. But my takeaway is I think the next time I go to Coney Island, I'm going to get a Coney Island dog with an old shark. Me and him just walking down the
Chasing
boardwalk.
you down the boardwalk.
Just see him arm around that shark, whatever kind of shark that was.
We'll be buds. We'll be pals.
I think they weren't very big, so you can probably just carry it around with you. Put it in like one of those little doggy bags.
Well, what would I do when he can just walk around on his own?
See, I've envisioned like that Mean Joe Green commercial where he threw the kid
Threw the
out.
jersey.
Hey, kid.
And they're walking down the aisle. Yeah, that's what I envision. You and the little 2-foot shark.
Am I Joe Green in this situation?
Yes, you are.
Okay.
You're a nice guy.
I'm like, hey, kid. I throw the jersey.
There's a Coney dog.
There's a Coney dog.
I don't think those are meant to be thrown.
Yeah, boy. My takeaway was not only did trees precede SPP, sharks did as well.
That's true.
Now we know.
Now we know.
It became crystal clear today.
The more you know.
There was questioning. All right, everybody. I think that's all we're going to have for today. Tomorrow we should have the glorious Greta.
As far as I know.
Assuming she is. We'll be back in the studio tomorrow. The rain's going to come and go today, but good weather today and tomorrow. Go out and enjoy it. Hit the fairs wherever you're at. Next week, the state starts.
Yep, start. Yep.
So we don't have to worry about that. Have a little time off.
Yep.
Decide if we're going or cheering or listening or watching.
Washington Island both play on Tuesday. So
go out and have a great Wednesday, and we'll be back tomorrow. Until then, ahoy.